Good afternoon, I'm Alison Franks and I'm the Marketing Director for Wired for Sound. This is my card. Okay. Our company produce metal panels for ceilings and walls. They're cotton backed and mineral wool insulated. While screening building structure and services, the panels provide sound absorption and reflection. They diffuse light and they prevent heat ingress. We supply the construction industry, predominantly public buildings, such as leisure centres, schools, colleges and performance venues. Our products are also used in commercial buildings, retail outlets and factories. They're ideal for restaurants and swimming pools because they are vermin and rot proof and mould and bacteria proof. They're also water and moisture and fire resistant. Excess noise in commercial buildings is problematic. Sound control is vital in ensuring occupant comfort and well-being. Poor acoustics and lighting increases health problems and prevents productivity. Sound can be enhanced by installing our systems as they absorb airborne transmission and they reduce reverberation, hence improving the acoustic environment. Poor acoustics discredit a building's reputation. This happened at the Opera House in Sydney, and the symphony conductor said the building had all the acoustics of a multi-storey car park. And we don't want this to happen to your project. So our panels are bespoke. They're designed according to a building's function, and all the users are taken into consideration. We work with you as a team to ensure that your building receives the credit for its acoustic qualities. There are financial benefits too, with low maintenance expenditure. And Carl would speak to you more about that.
Good morning, my name is Carl. I'm the sales director here at Wired for Sound. Wired for Sound has offices in London, whilst our manufacturing plant is logistically based in Western England for ease of distribution to Ireland and mainland Europe. By sea, by ferry direct from our depot with access to north, east and south via motorway. We source our materials from a locally based recycle plant located in Derbyshire called CDF Plant Limited and have been for a number of years now. We've been trading for nearly 25 years and our last 3 years of profit margins have been in the estimation range of about 35 million. With expenditure and everything else taken into place, we roughly per year average about 6 to 8 million pounds profit per year. If you're interested in our products, I personally visit with the architects and contractors at your offices to discuss your requirements. I'll bring along product samples and will suggest products suited to your building's needs. Subsequent to this meeting, I will provide you with a guesstimate as a guide. We charge £40 per square metre, but this price varies according to the type of metal, the fineness and the perforations and the surface coating along with required insulation materials. Installation is £10 to £15 per square metre, or we can just supply only. We also provide an ongoing maintenance programme, and the price of that will depend on obviously how the scale of the project. Should this be in line with your budget, our surveyor along with our technical advisor will look over your plans and fine-tune the design and costs. Once approved, we will require a deposit of 10% upon receipt, of which we will then produce a computer-aided drawings which we can email or for your approval. We will then dispatch a sample finish for your authorisation. Our lead time for design and installation is about 8 weeks. So when you are at a first fix electric stage, the surveyor and designer will visit the building to reconfirm the design and manufacturing commences. After installation, we will issue you with a 15-year guarantee and should have been part of your requirement in initiate the maintenance programme. I'll now pass you over to Ennis, our design technician.
Good morning, I'm Ennis, the design technician here at Wired for Sound. I oversee the design, the performance and the aesthetics of our company. We've brought along a few samples. You can just hand those around to you. Our product offers a great aesthetic quality to your building's interior. They define and accentuate spaces. We offer several facing finishes for the panels, either perforated, unperforated, or extra micro-perforated, with finer holes offering a silk-like fabric appearance whilst providing an acoustical and electromagnetic interference control. The panels are made from mild steel, aluminium or stainless steel, or galvanized perforated steel, which can be powder coated with any RAL color or wood effect. The panel can be backed with a fire retardant acoustic cotton surface for aesthetic appearance, then lined with a sound absorption fireproof mineral wool infill. These panels can be flat or curved, or they can be stacked in accordance to your project specifications. We have a fire protection engineer who advises on how to place the panels with sprinkler systems in mind. The panels are tested against fire in accordance with regulation BS 476 Part 4. The panels are light, around 60 pounds per canopy, and can also be used on a building exterior. Panels can be light reflective, enhancing daylight while saving energy. These acoustical systems, especially those with insulation, are designed to help reduce reflected sound energy and are very effective at reducing overall room system sound levels. The performated ones reflect airborne noise and improve conversational privacy in open spaces. I'll now hand you over to my colleague Andera, who is part of the logistics team.
Good morning, my name is Andera, I'm the logistics engineer and manager. Let's give you a card as well. I'd just like to start by saying Wired for Sound is a very well known company now, and as Alison mentioned, using our panels all around the world, famous places like the Chicago Symphony Center. And as Alison mentioned, just a bit more detail about it, they won the National Distinguished Building Awards in 1960, when the ceiling of the stage and about 50% of the audience ceiling was changed to perforated metal, which we provide. Our panels were also used on the Commonwealth Bank Place in Sydney, winning 4 more awards, including the Ryder Levitt Bucknell Innovation and Excellence Award. Our materials are sourced from recycled metals, and even our resultant panels are again recyclable, in case they kind of like need to be changed if there is any problems with within the building in later stages. A bit about our base and everything. Due to our centralised location, as Carl said, in Middlesex, along with how lightweight our product is, our carbon footprint is minimised. And as I've seen in other speeches today, the carbon footprint and pollution in general is a very important factor. So our base, and we also have other plants and bases in Europe, which a lot of countries like Slovakia and Poland and Slovenia, they're more and more these days starting to use our products and similar products. Even though there are other companies out there with similar products, and I know there's another company here today, our company offers such an extensive guarantee showing how strong our faith is in our product and how it performs in relation to other materials such as timber or foam. We are also Trustmark accredited in the UK, a government-backed scheme certifying that our installers have passed and required competence to install our product while safeguarding your money in the extremely unlikely event of loss. We hope you consider booking an appointment with Carl to come and visit you at your office and discuss how we can enhance your project acoustically, visually and financially.
Thank you.
Are these both wall and ceiling panels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So are they fixed? How are they fixed?
usually they're fixed via brackets, so they can either be stacked or they can just interslide with one another. So we're trying to minimise screws and glue and things like that. So
But presumably they're fixed back to
Yeah.
the wall ones.
Yeah.
So what about the ceiling ones? Are they on metal hangers or something?
the ceiling ones, they can be fixed directly onto the ceiling, or they can, as I said, they slide with one another. So that's generally how they're fixed.
That's quite a heavy one. This, yes, that one. Is that a wall one or a ceiling one?
That's a wall.
Just,
That's doubled up with insulation, so to maximise the acoustic levels.
uh-huh.
It's sound insulation rather than thermal insulation.
Mostly sound insulation, yeah.
So are most of your clients, after the building has been built, that they then find that the sound is wrong, or that
We usually,
sort of you're
when the
fixing
clients come to
problem?
us, they're building maybe like a small home theatre or a large theatre. So depending on the project, accordingly we can, prefabricate panels. We can take panel perforation patterns to your specifications. The ones we brought along today, they're the circular ones, but you can, in our catalogue, you can pick squared ones, any pattern that you
So
want.
it's part of the design.
Part of the design, yeah,
design.
aesthetically.
Do you get clients that you do a fix for,
So would you?
that there's a problem and you have to go in and?
Oh yeah, we
So
come
you've got
across,
lots
I
there.
believe it's, how long is our guarantee?
It's 40 years.
40
years guarantee.
Right. Okay. So I think what I meant was, do you also install your product to existing buildings?
Yeah, just like the Chicago
Just so-
Symphony Centre when it was
right,
like
yeah.
50% of it was like kind of changed. But also places like kind of Heathrow Airport and Southampton Sports Centre where noise from the inside and outside is a very important factor. And that was done from the beginning of the design.
Are the various patterns